Hi guys, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today I'm going to do something that isn't for everyone. The look I'm going to do is a Towie look, which is The Only Way is Essex. I think everybody all over the world has their own version of this show. In the US I think you have Jersey Shore, in the UK we have several. We have Towie, we have Scouse Wives, which is based up in Liverpool, and we have Geordie, is it called Geordie Shore? So it's a similar kind of look. It basically is quite full-on makeup, very glamour based. I'm going to start with a bit of Ombre Elise Creme Concentrate moisturiser. I'm just going to pop that all over. If you hear any background noise, Nick and Stacey are actually teaching a class in the room next door. I think they're doing bridal this morning, so you might hear them talking. They're just doing a demo. Right, I've got Illamasqua Skin Base in 8.5 and I'm using Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Going a teensy bit darker than me because this look is not known for its subtlety. The foundation I've chosen is quite yellow based, and there is a reason for that because I'm actually going to be setting the foundation with a pink base powder. This one is Studio Fix, which is actually a powder foundation, so I'm putting two foundations on today because I want it really full on. So I'm just pushing with the foundation brush anywhere I need extra coverage. MAC 266 brush, and I have Mystery Eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to fill my brows in really quite strong and very angular. The reason I've chosen to do this look is because Nick and I went to the MAC Pro to Pro party the other day, which is like a big makeup artist party that MAC put on, where you get to meet all your friends that you haven't seen for a while, but you also get to network and meet a bunch of new people. And while we were there, we met Adele's makeup artist, Michael Ashton, but he was with Lindsay Harrison, who does Amy Childs and all the guys from The Only Way is Essex. So we said we'd absolutely love to do one of her looks. So this one is actually inspired by an Amy Childs shot that she sent me over. What I will do is I will link it to the blog. I'll put the picture up on the blog so you can see. And those of you in the US or in other countries who don't know what The Only Way is Essex is, will then know what I'm on about. Now we want to create a really deep dark black eye, so we're going to start by applying a paint pot. This one is Blackground from MAC, and this will give our black eyeshadow a real extra depth to it. So I'm gradually applying slightly lighter as we go up, so it's a little bit easier to blend. Then I'm going to take 217 and just blend that. Just the top edge, we don't have to go over everything that's on the lid. Then I'm going to start the shape with this cream. So I'm using the end of my 239 just to create the flick. And then again I'm going to blend this top edge. And I'm starting to blend upwards so we get a bigger shape. If you're not so good at getting your angles, you can always put a little bit of micropore tape just on the outside here while you're doing this, so that when you remove it you have the same angle. Now you will find at some point that your blending brush will get really kind of dirty and it will stop blending, it will just start sort of smudging. That's when you want to change it and get a clean one. Generally when I do a makeup I work with maybe 3 of these 217s. On our eyebrow brush we're just going to take a bit of this cream in a really sharp line underneath the eye. Nick has a really loud voice, and that's going to come out to meet that. And come in here to meet that. Black eyeshadow, I'm using Laura Mercier Noir because I think it's a really good black, and I'm going to use these Shadow Shields. These are really awesome if you're working with black eyeshadow that tends to be very messy when it drops under the eye. So they look like this. You've probably seen us use them before. We just unpick the sticky bit at the top here, like that. Stick them under the eyes like that, and they create a little shelf to catch anything that drops. So it's going to lessen the destruction we're going to do to our foundation, to be honest. Clean 217 brush, Laura Mercier black eyeshadow. Only coat one side of your brush. There's no point coating both sides. Anything on that side that you're not using is just going to drop under your eyes anyway. Tap it out, really important. Anything that drops off my brush then, if I hadn't done that, would end up under my eyes. Although we have the shadow shields on, let's just avoid it. So I'm just going to push this over the top. This is just going to make it even darker. And then on our 217 we're just going to blend that top edge. And that's the only bit we need to worry about blending. We're going to blend it, we're going to reapply, and we're going to blend it some more until we get it just how we want it. It's actually quite similar to Pamela Anderson in Barbed Wire, you know, those kind of days. And then we'll take a bit of that black eyeshadow just under the eye as well. And remove these. And then just clean up anything that's dropped and any adhesive marks that we've left there. I've got Avon Super Shock Gel Liner, that's going to go on the inside of the waterline. Always excellent for really dark black looks because this is the most inky pencil that I've found. And then I'm going to put it underneath as well. Mascara, I've picked up Super Drama from Avon. I've never used this before, but the wand really interested me. It's got hundreds of little fans on it, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be good or not. So this is the first time I've ever used it. You won't be able to see my lashes anyway because it's so black behind it. I have Chanel Soleil de Tan, actually Bronze Universal, I don't know what they call it anymore. Right, I'm just going to put some contour in. With a bronzer, not with a contour colour. I want to really keep this very bronzy. And quite strong. Then I'm going to feather the edges of that with my foundation brush. I don't want to soften it too much. Just going over the top again. Then I'm going to take a bronzer over the top of that. This one is from Marks and Spencer's. Just to get some extra depth. We need something shiny and pink on the cheeks. I have got this from Marks and Spencer's as well. Satin Finish Powder in Rose. I can't open it though. Ooh, oh, there we go. Looks like that. It's very iridescent. I'm going to use my stippling brush. Just load up some of that. Pop it on the apples of the cheeks. You know me, I can't resist blending it too much, so I'm going to blend that. I picked quite a heavy concealer. I've gone for MAC Studio Finish, which is still one of my favourites actually. Let's pop some of that on under the eyes, and then we can pop our highlighter on. With our highlighter, which is Vanilla from MAC, we're going to put this under the brow in quite a strong highlight. And then just blend that top edge again. The brows suddenly look a bit pale compared to the rest of the look. On the tops of the cheekbones, plenty of that. So that your cheeks look like they've been hit with a shimmer truck. Oh yes, we can get more on. Believe me, I've got 2 sets of amazing shine lashes here. I might put both on, frankly. So we've got these ones. Don't think they're big enough. God, they're ridiculous. I don't know if, in all honesty, if I could actually wear those. Let me try these ones again. Oh, I've gone this far, let's go for the enormous ones. Okay, right, here we go. Let's stick these lashes on. Now I'm taking my tweezers and just running them along, just squeezing the seam of this lash really close to my own lashes. I'm just going to take my bronzer and I'm going to put a little bit of that just through the blend up here. You can use your blusher if you prefer, just to kind of tie it all together, and it just softens the... softens. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? I just like the way it looks on the edge of the black, basically. Right, let's set all this with some Studio Fix. Onto the lips. It's no surprise I'm using lip liner, lipstick and lip gloss. The lip liner is Ginger Snap from Ben Nye. Just slightly over the lip line. That's a really nice lip pencil colour actually, even though I've done a really bad job with my lips. Let's just try and fix that. The lipstick I have is Sheen Supreme Bare Again from MAC. Then lip gloss, I've got Bobbi Brown Firefly. This is new, I'm not sure if it's out yet, might be. Might be new season. It's just a shimmer. It's very pretty. And this is how you get the Amy Childs look. I hope you like it. If I turn to the side, you should be able to see all that shimmer. And cheek. And eyes. And lips. Lots of everything. So if you like this one, good luck with it. It's a lot of makeup. It's going to cost you a bomb. And thank you for watching. And as I said, I'll put the links onto the blog. And all the products will be down in the description. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.